guys might be AFK. Also, I didn't talk for a while because I was too busy with the stream. But anyway, it is a coastal area here. The town of Damana. With the coast on it. And it's a rush terminal defense, which means OPFOR has to take Terminal 1, then 2, then 3. And this is a very thin AO here. So it's honestly, for about 100 players, 55 to 60 on BLUFOR. With around 40, it's 20% event, so it'd be probably about 40 to 42 on OPFOR. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is reminding me of an AO that was done a few months ago, where it was on the central peninsula of Altus, you know, south of the main airport, where that military base is on the tip of that peninsula. The same area where we did Trump's Wall.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back. I'm just talking about the next AO, but this is a very thin AO with not a lot of room to maneuver. It's a bit of a bigger area here, but like ridge to ridge, it's basically right here to on the opposite side, about right here. So there is a little bit of room to maneuver around on the northern side, but
I actually like this a lot.
yeah, this is just a massive kill valley. The objectives, though, in its place are tied closer together here. But I don't know. The fact that OPFOR has 4 BTRs to work with.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal.
This is just going to be nasty, in all honesty.
You
so
know that
OPFOR
Halo map, Blood Gulch?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, with what you can get on the ridges a little bit especially, so... Alright, OPFOR is your standard Russian kits, 545 AKs, GP25 Grenadier Systems, PKMs, PKPs, RPG-32 for the MAT weapon. Let me actually confirm that real quick. Charlie 2 is going to be given to Misper, and he's got T5 Bay with him. Bay is often regarded as, I would say he's starting to, I would say he's been a little bit better than Nemesis these days, so he's right now my favorite, but... he's going to be ranging for Misper. That'll be interesting to see. And the marksman is going to be Shib with an SVD, and they have the really nasty yellow camo. You don't really see that, but here it is today. And of course, they've got 2 UAZ Dishkas, they've got multiple transport trucks, 2 transport UAZs, and those 4 BTR-80s.
Yeah, that's the Berezka camo.
Mm-hmm. T5's really good at maneuvering around the enemy, but there's not a lot of places to maneuver here, so all the players that you normally see do really well getting behind the enemy and flanking around, it's just going to be a unified battle line today, which no player really gets an advantage at that point. It's just shoot and scoot sort of situation, but BLUFOR your standard US kits, I'm seeing, yep, 5.56, so basically just the Marpat woodland camos again. So 5.56, M249s, M240s, Carl Gustav for the MAT weapon, Mark 11 for the 20-round marksman rifle for X-ray, 2 M240 Bravo 113s, 1 M2 113 with a shield, and 2 M2 Humvees for mobility. I would put those Humvees on the ridge lines immediately, because with their mobility, that would actually let them be better suited for holding the ridges, and then put an M2 Humvee in the middle and the 2 240 Humvees on the sides for support. But those 240 Humvees won't be able to do anything to those BTRs. God. What just happened?
It's New York and sideways, just Arma.
Okay, well, okay, at least it wasn't an armed vehicle. That would be a lot worse.
They are so lucky those rocks caught them. I mean, they went at like Mach 200, dude.
Jesus. Now, I could see those M2 Humvees pushing up the ridge and trying to pick off those BTRs. It has the thinnest armor on the top, so having elevation on those BTRs would allow them to easily shoot out the engine, or better yet, the gunners. But it might be a little tough to do with those iron sights on the M2 Humvees, but that mobility will really help them out. I could see OPFOR trying to counter with those UAZs, but they're very exposed in those UAZs. One shot with a really big target profile, and those gunners are dead. Plus the UAZs. Do they have a 50 or an 100 round box in there? I think it's a 50.
And which ones?
The UAZs.
Ooh, I have no clue, to be honest.
I think it's 50 rounds only.
I would assume 50, but it could be 100.
Yeah.
I do like Foxtrot on BLUFOR where Nemesis are. That is such a great location.
Yeah, it is a good overwatch point. That'll let them see OPFOR coming up the ridge.
And they can't be flanked.
Yeah. So I could see some fortifications on there, but at that point, OPFOR can just, you know, keep pushing down the ridge and thunder run with vehicles.
I think the best way OPFOR can get near these objectives is on the north.
Yeah, because that gives them some room to go on the northern side of the ridge and flank around instead.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is a tough AO here. BLUFOR has the opportunity to lock both sides down, but it'll stretch themselves thin, in a platoon of 14.5 millimeter turrets that can be mobile can really help BLUFOR out if they try to use any of these buildings traditionally for defense. So I could see BLUFOR just digging out a lot of trenches or HESCO defensive lines on the edge of town itself, but with this being a rush attack, it means that these terminals have to be taken in order by a Terminal 1, 2, and 3 when they say active on them. So Terminal 1 is going to be the first active one. It's just in a random building close to the edge of the perimeter. Actually, it's a little inside. That's more towards like the center of town, I would say, actually. So that gives OPFOR some room to maneuver up on it. Terminal 2 is more towards the western side of town, then Terminal 3 is at the docks itself.
So
under an umbrella.
What would you do if you were BLUFOR Command?
That is an excellent question. I would have an M2 Humvee on the ridge on the north, an M2 Humvee on the ridge on the south. When the start happens, I would send them down the ridge and try to have them pick off any BTRs or any vehicles they can, but be very quick to pull back and just use them as harassment. But if they come under heavy fire, pull them back immediately, because I don't want OPFOR to be able to capture them. I would then have an M240 Bravo on the left ridge, the second M240 Bravo on the right ridge, and then the one M2 Humvee, or excuse me, 113, tongue-tied. Basically the two M240 Bravos on opposite ridges, and the one M2 113 on the center ground to kind of hold the line, and I would just be very defensive on the edge of town, make one line of fortifications, and then pull things back, and then have one squad to watch the northern approach, similar to what Alpha is setting up right now. This would be a really nice spot for them to do overwatch of both the main area and then the side area here. They've got some good fortifications dug and a nice downhill all the way down to where the border is that they can turn into a nice kill zone.
Yeah. Now I will mention Azariah is BLUFOR Command and Malum is OPFOR Command, so this is going to be pretty interesting.
Oh, these two guys, I know them both. Azariah, Tier 4 and TSB, also one of the major honchos at Scandi Recon, and Malin, gosh, what is his rank right now? At least, he's either T3 or T2 plus. No, he's T3 right now, because we gave it back to him, because he's active again. And he also plays with Scandi Recon all the time. Both of them are very good tacticians. I know Azariah was directly trained under What's That, who is one of the best players I've ever known in Arma 3. And Malin learned a lot from Azariah. So this will be an interesting rivalry to see, but
who would you put your money on? Gonna put you on the spot.
Just purely on the roster information, which I would have going in, Azariah with Scandi Recon under him. He's got Flying Fin with the Marksman Rifle, not who I would choose in all honesty, but he can still be pretty good with it. He's got UPSC under Alpha in a really good blocking position. I'm going to ignore the fact that it's blocking position. I'm purely focusing on who's in what right now. And then he's got Charlie 2 pretty stacked, and then Nemesis, Nafs, and Infidel, and Foxtrot 1 for a machine gun team. And then Malin has Dreams with him. Who does he have as marksman? Shib, I don't know enough about. But he's got Aim at the Stars, Heckfly, Emzakov's group, and a full platoon of BTRs. Who are the vehicle crews? He's not using individual vehicle crews. He's using them as infantry supports. I would have to go for OPFOR at that point. Just because I think that platoon of BTRs, if it is not immediately dealt with, is going to be lethal. And then Swola is the Charlie 2 gunner. He can do really well with that Carl Gustav, but I think the BTRs here are going to be able to do a lot of damage if they're utilized effectively, and Malin would know how to use them.
So what would you do if you were OPFOR command?
If I was OPFOR command, I would take 3 of those BTRs, and I would take 3 of the BTRs, go down Main Street, have a nice infantry screen at least 50 to 100 meters ahead of them, and just go down one squad down the middle, multiple squads on the ridge lines themselves to support each other, and then one BTR with one squad sneaking around the northern side, but I would let that gain a little bit of lead first. I'd also have the UAZs probably on the southern ridge try to find any weaknesses in BLUFOR's line on the southern side and either use them to get around the enemy or just keep pushing that ridge itself. But if you can find a weakness in the defensive line, you have to capitalize on it really quickly. But honestly, this is an AO where you can plan it all you want, but you're not going to know what to do until you actually see what the enemy team has set up for you when you're attacking. Because on paper, it looks easy, looks simple, but you don't know until you know where BLUFOR's defensive lines are. And until you get that information, you have to focus on grabbing that information quickly without losing too much manpower. Because if you start losing manpower early on, it's very difficult as an attacker in this forced style of an objective to gain that advantage back.
I think if I was OPFOR command, I'd take the 4 BTRs, go on the north ridge, have the 2 UAZs, or Dishkas, go on the south, and just assault that southern hill area. Yeah. And then I'd just come down from the hill with the support of the BTRs and infantry.
Mm-hmm. I would think another really good strategy is yours, but just use the fact that you have so many heavy guns and just spray down any fortified area you see. And just
the suppression would be insane.
Yeah. I mean, 4 frickin' PKM 762 by 39, or is it actually it's 54. Just firing onto a fortified position such as where Alpha is for BLUFOR, that would either, if it does not force them to rout, it's going to make their heads go down, because if they don't, they're getting taken off.
Absolutely.
Because that's 1,000 rounds of ammo you can just fling at them, and every BTR has multiple boxes, you know, it's going to be messy. But looks like most of my chat is saying that OPFOR is likely to win this one. It's like 35k to 15k, so...
So I would agree, but I want to see who responds effectively.
Yeah.
Because if one side fails to respond effectively, that's just, it's over right there.
If BLUFOR can maneuver their Mat Gunner to an overwatch position watching the BTRs come in, I think it's over at that point. But if OPFOR can find a good break in BLUFOR's defensive line and maneuver forces around before BLUFOR can pull back, I think at that point it's over for BLUFOR. So there's a lot of ways this can swing with a lot of early tells, but knowing Azariah and Malin, they're going to respond. It's just a matter of how quickly they can disseminate those orders. And at that point, the RTOs, which are just the squad leaders in this case, are going to be very critical in following their orders. And since we have a lot of new groups on tonight, that's the really worrisome part, is how quickly are these groups going to react to those orders that both sides are going to give. Because I know Azariah is very quick to make changes with his orders. Malin can be the same way, but he does allow for a little bit of freeform sometimes. But I think in this AO, he's going to have to be strict on the command side.
Yeah, so I would be interested to see if maybe this is just Azariah and how he plays, but seeing as how there's no other lines of defense set up in the rest of the city, I'm wondering how quickly he's going to pull back his forces.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he doesn't pull him back and he takes too many casualties, it's just done. There's no way he's coming back from it.
He's fortifying the north, though. He knows something's coming there, and he also has a machine gun team ready to go. It is Nemesis Scandi Recon on the southern side, ready to push. But otherwise, he's going to keep his vehicles for defense. I would have put Swola with the Scandi Recon group with that Charlie 2 Maz weapon. Because if they can, again, get in there quick, hit a few Vics and leave, that's already a significant blunder to OPFOR's forces. What stops teams from stream sniping?
Like what's happen
it's
with
very
OPFOR
easy to
go
tell
down the
when
main
someone's stream
road,
sniping.
maybe break off somewhere
We've already
along
caught
it,
one.
But X-Ray seems to be going north for OPFOR.
Yeah. Round has begun. And OPFOR is just going to push down Main Street here.
Yeah, and they're going south a little bit with Charlie or whatever his name is.
We're seeing one BTR starting to break south. Another Humvee is mounted up. It is going forward. It is just legal action. I think he's just going to do recon for Alpha. No delay. Delay's only for OFCRA.
Yeah, we got G3 and G3 BTRs just sitting. I wonder... something might be going on with that one. The guy might be AFK.
Possibly. I think they're also remounting into some trucks here. Maybe a last-minute change of orders, because that BTR is active. But I think they're just changing into another Vic in case they find a break in the line. They might mount up in that Vic and change things. Now, someone just asked me in chat, what prevents people from stream sniping? I was just telling them that it's very easy to tell in FNF when someone stream snipes. Because the amount of things that people are able to get away with because of the fog of war and situational awareness, there are people that literally go into the same tree and don't realize that each other are there. So if someone's stream sniping, they're just going to walk up to that person in the tree and boop them. And we've already seen it once, you know?
But we had a whole group get banned because of that.
Yeah,
and it was very, very obvious.
Yeah. How they got banned, though, it was because they were sending messages. They weren't stream sniping, they were sending messages through Steam.
Steam, yeah.
So all of a sudden, someone was able to tell where exactly an enemy position was and go and eliminate them, and it looks super freaking suspicious.
Not only
from
that, but
the streamer's POV.
They even admitted it.
Yeah, after they were caught. Like, so dumb. So it's obvious to tell at that point. Like, the amount of coincidences that happen, yeah.
Yeah, you're not dealing with, like, high IQ criminals. These are just guys playing games.
You got to remember, too, we're in a channel right now, but when you're in the spectator camera, you can hear them locally. So usually they'll say to each other, hey, this guy's at this position, and then they'll just ask, how did they know, you know, and it goes from there. But anyway,
yep, here's contact.
Down the valley here, as the vehicles literally are charging in.
Now this is awesome. This is epic. Oh!
UAZ booping the BTR. I think the driver got hit. No, he didn't. I think they lost a wheel. Yep.
They might have even lost the engine.
Maz round going in. It was a miss. They're going to charge right up to where the Charlie 2 gunner is. Swola firing again. Gets a hit.
That guy just got hit with an HE right on the back.
Yep. But that other BTR is going to get on the northern side. Another BTR, and that manages to kill more guys. Massive dismount going right here.
So remember how we were talking about how you can tell very early?
Yeah. If OPFOR were to gain an advantage here, then maybe, but this is brutal. And now you got the rest of OPFOR charging in too.
This could work if they do it fast.
Yeah. But I think there's too many OPFOR deaths already.
Yeah, Delta 2's truck just got...
Yep, the engine just got shot out. The driver on the other Vic just got hit. Malin's unconscious in the back. What?
Now we got Gulf 1 to the south encountering, I think, Scandi. Yeah, it looks like Foxtrot.
This is just brutal. OPFOR's already at 50% KIA. BLUFOR has had a few KIA as well, but wow. It's the Kriegsman special.
So, Scanny Recon just caught out Gulf 1 BTR to the south. They don't have any AT, so I think they're just reporting it in.
Yeah, so that's another squad coming in from the northern side. They might try to sneak around, but... Oh, you got Malin charge into Rally, Misspear, RPG 32 gunner. T5 Bay is dead. Misspear's under fire from Ash in the back line.
I don't want to call it too early, but hey, Liru, look at all the icons.
Yeah.
It's 2 on BLUFOR and like half, if not 70% of OPFOR.
Oh my god. BLUFOR is pulling back to the first terminal, though. I'm gonna be really curious to see what the other server did, but...
So this is just...
My god.
Fish in a barrel, dude. Oh, and Bronson's just laying the hate on the BPR driver.
I was not expecting Malin to just charge in like that. Honestly, was not expecting that one, Chief. He's dead. I don't get it.
Foxtrot Scandy's gonna follow you.
I honestly don't get it. And now everyone that bet blue, which was OPFOR's attacking, is saying they shouldn't have bet that much. Yeah, I guess. RPG's going down on Blade. I think this has allowed X-Ray, though, to continue sneaking by, so maybe OPFOR is going to go super OP. And a rocket just hit Coda's Vic.
I think X-Ray for OPFOR might be Navy SEAL, so they might be able to win this still.
It's going to require a lot of sneaking at this point. I was expecting the OPFOR to dismount at range and use the BTRs at range for massive suppressive fire, but...
Yeah, they drove right down Death Valley, and I don't know.
It's an interesting call. Let's go with that.
Very cool. It was very cool for like a couple seconds.
It was very cool.
Then it became very not cool. You know, Blue just confuses us.
I need to make a Patreon command. Gosh darn it. Sorry, if you want to do a one-time thing, do it through a Twitch donation. If you want to do it monthly, do Patreon. Sorry, you're absolutely right. I should set up a Patreon command.
They're engaging.
I'm just so shocked with this round.
Guys.
Yeah, here comes Nafs and Nemesis coming from the rear, though. Got Infidel at the 240 Bravo, too.
Uba.
Yeah. Two men taken out immediately. Uba on the rear as Infidel pushes. And they still have no idea. Grenade gets them.
Hey, can you play the world's saddest violin music right now?
Literally. Nemesis pushing. He gets caught out in the open and engaged 3 ways to Sunday. Leader of the Fat, I appreciate it, though, man. Seriously. Naf's engaging on his left, not noticing Werrick's trying to flank. He pulls back, takes a few shots in the back, though. And Infidel suppressing up to prevent Lynx from pushing. And Mondic, thanks for giving the sub to Fat and the other guy as well from earlier. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're getting a kick out of this scenario. Now Infidel has to be low on ammo. He's caught in a reload right now, and he's being suppressed by his own guys.
Yep.
Oh, Infidel is able to finish the reload in time. And there goes Scandy Recon.
Hey, there's an OPFOR guy inside the city near Charlie 2 and Bravo.
Oh my god. Did you just throw a grenade right on top of him? He knocks out Toasty there. One-man breach. Let's go, Blacks.
He's killed 3 guys.
He's going for it. He's killed 1 dude.
He's down 2 of them.
Hey, man. It's a good start.
Maybe he can win this.
Foxtrotter.
Oh.
Doesn't get foxtrotted, and Roy just comes around, stares at Bablaz, and pulls back. BFD78, thanks for the tier 1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Completely circumvented Alpha.
And I hope you get a kick out of this. We got, yep, they're coming around on the rear, and there's 2 other OPFOR guys, and your dog seems to be excited.
Yeah.
Nafs woke back up, and Wyrix is unconscious. Did Nafs wake up and take him out? He's on 5 kills, so I think he did. All right, 5 OPFOR versus a sea of BLUFOR. This is all first person, yep. Both on the ground and in vehicles. But Black's was the plan, was him just to rush in and take all the terminals himself, and everyone else plays sacrifice, right? Oh, there's an OPFOR guy that just got picked off to the north, and now it's just D Omega and X-Ray.
That all happened within 10 minutes.
Oh my god, you're right. X-Ray's now going to try to get on the rear of where Alpha was, but they've pulled back to the town. Arma, when the Doom music kicks in, I gotta see if that's copyrighted, but otherwise, no, you're totally right. Here, I got XMX, he's a new editor, but he has a really good turnaround time. Let me write that one down.
I'll be right back.
Okay, hold up. That would be at the... EUF and F at the 145 mark. Excellent. Yeah, they gambled and lost pretty hard. Now you got BLUFOR shooting at each other right now as they're trying to figure out if that was actually OPFOR's entire force. But... Everyone is dead. Oh, man. Naf's now sprinting around, making sure he's tapped everyone. Omega's down to the low ground as Kane pushes up. Omega might spot Kane first. Goes for a spray, gets the headshot. Great job to Kane. Naf's now running over. He's going to probably get the double tap on Wyrix.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Alright, so Omega killed Kane, but Naf's double tapped Wyrix. And it is now 4 versus... God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 4 versus 28. Oh, wait, I didn't count those two. 4 versus 30.
My money's still on OPFOR, guys.
A lot of people bet OPFOR this round. Oh, Omega turns around and kills Nafs in 2 shots. I think the first shot got the headshot there. And he's only on iron. All right, Omega with 2 headshots so far. I'm on board. Let's go for it.
Like you said, I'm really interested to see how the other server did.
Maybe Omega can channel his inner Audrey Hotto and win the round. For those of you who don't know, Audrey Hotto is a member of TSB. His first round ever in FNF was a 3-way area sector control on Chernarus, excuse me. Chernogorsk is the town. But he, his side, BLUFOR, charged in blindly in the beginning, got completely wiped except for him, and then Audrey Hotto managed to get 23 kills officially, possibly 1 or 2 more from bleedouts that weren't credited to him, and win the round for BLUFOR.
Yeah, that's on 2 different teams he got it on.
Yeah, it was a 3-way fight. He literally survived, annihilated one team, and then annihilated the other team and just held. And just, it was honestly an amazing round. Oh, X-Ray just lost a guy. Wait.
Yeah, they did.
Yep, they did.
Here comes Alpha. They're hunting, what's his name?
Omega, because Keen was part of Alpha for BLUFOR. And Omega returning fire. Gets a drop. It's in a really nice position between those 2 bushes. Trying to pick off New York man there. All right, Omega, my money's on you, buddy. He's on 3 kills. More shots on New York Man. Sideways firing up at X-Ray for OPFOR. Gets the knockout on New York Man and forces Alpha for BLUFOR to pull back. X-Ray just lost another guy. Wait, no, they didn't. Is he in the Vic?
No, he got in the gunner seat.
That's it, yep.
There he is.
He gonna use the M2. Omega trying to pick off sideways. GL's going his way, but he is holding fast, knowing that his position is, oh, now compromised by legal action. So he runs around, tries to hide under the bush, trying to find a different sight line from the bottom of the bush here. 4 kills now.
Oh, it just started raining.
Chunk just went on Omega. He is crippled. Who stopped the rain?
Raining for you?
Yeah, it did. Omega taking more bullets. That forces him to route to the other bush.
And this guy's Rambo.
Yeah, right?
You drew first blood.
So, legal action's trying to draw fire so Bronson can push up. Dylan trying to flank around the side. Oh, Omega gets knocked out by another gunshot. And double tap by legal action. Shib has the marksman rifle. And a kill to his name. And he is being suppressed to high hell right now. Now he's wiggling in the air, drawing fire, gets knocked to his feet. Is he just throwing it at this point? He's bandaging in the open as the BLUFOR X-ray guy just starts shooting. And he gets dropped. Short, still in the game, crawling away. I think Shib just threw the towel there.
Yeah, I think Short just lost all morale.
Short's still in the game. Shib waking back up, crawling away. Oh my god.
Short is serpentining. Oh, he just got hit.
He got hit in the feet. I'm gonna get some more water. I know what the outcome is here. BRB 1 sec.
Alright. So it looks like OPFOR is gonna win this, guys.
So OPFOR still has 35 whole minutes to make a play.
They got it.
They totally got this.
So Shib is gonna call down the Hammer of God onto him.
It is raining, which means lightning is a potential here.
Yeah, he's gonna get the Russian drone strikes out.
Ah, yes. Classic. Shib, I think, just took a headshot.
Yeah.
Shib has turned on his God mode. As BLUFOR X-Ray is wondering how he hasn't been hit yet.
There you go. Oh my god, he's getting lit up.
There you go, Shib. Knock him dead. Come on, buddy.
So it's raining because of the absolute slaughter that we just witnessed, by the way.
Of course.
These are the tears of the victim.
No, Shib, no! No! He's died in the arms of a BLUFOR man. Reminding us that war really sucks sometimes. Now it's up to B Short. Will he be able to stand this one out, or is he too short to get by?
He's not tall enough for this ride.
No, he is not. It is one versus... one versus, I'm just gonna say a lot.
Yeah, it's
a
probably
lot.
26, 28.
Enough that I can eat this roll of cheesy bread and not care at this point. Look at these GLs.
Count as 26.
Not close to target though.
Possibly 27. I don't know if I counted that guy running up to him right now. Yeah, Coda's going in for the coup de grace.
I love how I hype this match, and this is what happened. That's what I love the most about it.
Like, talking about tactics and plans and...
Right, how OPFOR is going to actually do this, say, oh, nah, fam, just rush B. I mean, they are the Russian team, so it makes sense, right?
Rush B.
Rush B.
B must be straight to heaven, because that's where they went.
Bevan. Perfect.
Bevan.
Obviously. Bevan.
Welcome to Bevan. Here comes Coda in A1. They might actually walk past each other here. Oh wait, no, Coda definitely... No, he didn't. I think they're actually gonna walk past each other here. Friendly fire, blue on blue, nice.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an F&F round that went crazy without some good old blue on blue.
They're just looking for enemies now.
I've been thinking. If Shorty gets 5 kills, he can call in a mortar strike. Or is it 6?
Ooh, I don't know, probably 5.
We'll go for 5. He's able to get 5 kills. He can call in a mortar strike. That can distract BLUFOR, so he can get right into Terminal 1. He can get another kill. He can get an airstrike. And then if he gets 5 more kills on top of that, he can get a chopper gunner and probably win it.
Well, there's 26 guys, so if he kills 25 of them, he can call in a nuke and kill the last guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be close enough, right?
Yeah.
Arma Jesus looking around. Is he going to spot short? No, he does not. This is just Metal Gear Solid at this point.
Reverse with Russians. He sees someone. He sees Phantom.
I don't think he should have shot, in all honesty, because...
Yeah, Swan's getting in the gun of the BTR, I think. Or not.
Gun might be disabled, but he's just walking around right there. Well, BLUFOR Alpha doesn't know he's down there yet. Now they're just blindly firing again.
Arma, Jesus, I'm surprised he didn't hear that.
Yeah, I think the rain is drawing out the shots audio a bit too much.
Yeah, because where he's from, if he just looked back, he would actually see him.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Cooper. I think Cooper's gonna get him.
I have faith in Short. Oop. Oh.
No, he didn't see him. He's gonna see
him. Short, don't choke. Short, I said don't choke. Short, you're supposed to reload.
Oh no.
What is this round? What? Are you kidding?
God. He just got killed by the legendary Shortfoot. He kills and then runs back into the woods. What
was that? I got Flux running down. You got the rest of Alpha coming in. Arma Jesus trying to get a pick off from range. There it is. I can't believe that gunfight right there. Literally both went through a magazine, then slowly changed their pistol after they both tried to reload their rifle, and then both went to handguns, missed everything on the handgun, and then went back to the rifle to do another reload. What was that?
You gotta play Benny Hill music over that.
What the actual heck was that?
The divine comedy of FNF.
Oh my god. All right. BLUFOR defended. Let's go ahead and pay that one off. Let's go back to Fonz here.